Imagine trying to stop a network that successfully moves billions of dollars in stolen treasures out of the country without leaving a single trace. This diagram shows the wall the police hit. In a normal investigation, phone logs or fingerprints link a suspect to a crime. Here, every time a piece of evidence appeared, the connection to the source just vanished. No digital footprints and no witnesses to testify. When an organization moves entirely offline and stops using phones, the standard map of evidence goes blank. You aren't just looking for a needle in a haystack, you're looking for a needle that doesn't want to be found. To find them, the police couldn't wait for a data trail to appear. They had to put human eyes on the ground to watch for what the technology was missing. That's where Detective Guddu came in. He was secretly recruited for a high-stakes operation called Mission X. Guddu's approach was to blend into the background. He took a job as a basic dock worker at the city's busiest seaport. Looking at this view of the port, it's easy to see why smugglers choose it. Thousands of containers move through here every day. In this constant flow of metal boxes, a single illegal shipment is almost impossible to pick out from the crowd. With 10,000 containers moving every shift, Guddu knew he couldn't inspect them all. Instead of looking for the crime itself, he began watching for tiny breaks in the normal rhythm of the docks. One night, he noticed a set of containers labeled as fresh mangoes. The problem was the security. These crates of fruit were being guarded by men with heavy weapons. Usually, nobody risks their life to protect a shipment of perishable snacks. Smugglers often hide their most valuable items inside the most boring packaging imaginable, betting that no one will look twice at a shipment of common fruit. When the guards finally turned their heads, Guddu moved in and attached a tracker to one of the crates. This map shows the container's journey the next morning. It should have gone straight to the city's fruit market. Instead, it turned away from the city and headed toward a warehouse in the middle of nowhere. By following the cargo that was meant to be invisible, Guddu forced the smugglers to lead him straight to their hideout. The tracker led him to a silent, abandoned warehouse far from the busy docks. Inside, Guddu opened the crates. He found no fruit, just a massive hoard of gold bars, ancient artifacts, and paintings that had been missing for years. Suddenly, the massive warehouse lights snapped on. Guddu found himself staring down the barrels of the same guards he had seen at the port. The leader of the operation laughed. He told Guddu that his discovery didn't matter because everything in the room was being moved out of the country in less than an hour. Guddu had found the heart of the empire, but now he was trapped inside it with no way to call for help. Just as the leader moved to finish things, dozens of police vehicles burst into the compound, surrounding every exit. The smuggler leader froze, completely stunned. He couldn't understand how police had timed their arrival perfectly or tracked the shipments so accurately. Guddu reached into his jacket. He wasn't reaching for a weapon, but for a small button. He revealed the tracker wasn't on the crate. During the chaos at the docks weeks earlier, Guddu managed to get close enough to slip the tracking device directly onto the leader's wristwatch. While the criminals were busy guarding their cargo, they ignored the fact that their leader was broadcasting their location every single second. This map shows the result. By following that one watch, police mapped out every hideout and secret meeting the leader attended for a month. When they moved in, the entire network collapsed at once, having identified every single link. Thousands of treasures were returned to their rightful owners, making Mission X a masterclass in using an opponent's own habits against them. Think back to when Detective Guddu was working undercover at the busy docks. If you were in charge, what clue would have exposed him as a spy? Tell us your best theory down in the comments below.